I believe last week I kind of teased I was going to start watching the anime Cowboy Bebop, and I've enjoyed it quite a bit.
Yes, the
Like,
anime, the original
yes,
1998 Cowboy Bebop. Love this image. Are bounty hunters looking in the lineup and just look at all that cool original swagger. They are all different characters, very unique. So, Jesse, what was your first impression of Cowboy Bebop?
I can't remember if the first episode starts off with the opening sequence. I think it does, but that
It
initial
does.
opening sequence with the intro and the music, I think it makes the whole show. It sets the tone of the
It sets
show.
the tone. Yep.
It's kind of like a jazzy cowboy western space opera. If
That's exactly
it's
what it is.
and the main character Spike, he's just so likable. He seems like the luckiest unlucky man in the world. Like, I'm only 4 episodes in now, and he's had 4 different bounties, and I think he's let every bounty go, or every bounty's snuck through his fingers, and
Yes, yes, for sure.
just a great show. I love the dog.
Ein.
Yes. If we look at this original picture here, I do not know who the far character is on the right,
You
but
haven't met yet.
yes, but I'm sure I'll probably meet in the next episode or so. And yeah, just loving it so far.
Yeah,
But
no, it's a winner of a show. It's just phenomenal, super original, super stylistic, and yeah, just a whole lot of fun. So, did you have a chance to check out the live action Cowboy Bebop?
I'm not gonna lie to you, Andre. You asked me to watch episode 1. I didn't. I stuck to the anime. I just think it's better in my opinion.
Yep.
Um, Looking at the live action one, remember Uncharted? How they had that little fan made Uncharted
Yes.
with Nathan Fillion?
Yep.
It kind of has the same tone to me as that,
Yep.
like sort of like a fan made like homage to the original, but not really. You've seen it, right?
I have. I have seen it.
What did
Unfortunately.
what you didn't like it?
Listen, yeah. I I've had, because of the shop and where we work, where I
Yeah.
work, and stuff, we get to talk shop about all of this stuff. And Cowboy Bebop obviously came up and stuff, and I just don't know what they are going for with this. The original is so unique. Like you mentioned, all those things, all this mashing up of all these just different genres, and then the music pulling it all together. But the one thing I would never say about the anime, and I'm fortunate enough to have watched it when it first came out, but it
Yeah.
came out in 1998. There was nothing cheap and hokey about the anime. Nothing.
Yeah,
Like it didn't, and I just think that this comes off as a cheap knockoff. It's like they were trying to stay too close to what worked color palette wise to the anime, and the costumes look cheap and stuff like that. The casting, I don't have a huge problem with the casting, but to me, none of it felt right. But I will say the big thing that solidified my distaste of it, or dislike, not distaste, my distaste of it, was that the first episode is an hour.
yep.
The anime is 22 minutes,
Mhm.
right? And it's tight. You get introductions, you get character, you get a whole feel for the vibe of this thing. And so I was like, okay, what did they do? And I think the first episode, they kind of tried to mash up episode 1 and episode 3 or 4 of the original. However, that's still an extra 15 minutes. So I'm like, I didn't feel it. And I felt that, watching the first episode of the anime again, because I went and watched it after I watched the remake or the live action. And man, that's a gut punch. Like it seems like it's fun and all that stuff, but then you get to the end and it's a totally different tone for that ending with what the female, well, you haven't seen it. So, but anyways, for you guys out there who've watched it, they've missed the tone of it. I don't know if I'm gonna go back and watch any more of it, to be honest with you. Um, yeah, I'm glad people are
But
enjoying it. I'm glad people are watching the original Cowboy Bebop, and God bless these guys for trying. Like John Cho, like they tried, they tried. He put out an effort. I
I
just
yeah.
don't see the fit. I just don't see it. Not it's nothing to do with the casting of ethnicity or anything like it, but he just doesn't have kind of that swagger and stuff that I see on Spike and whatnot. So
That being said, we're both kind of animation sort of cartoony guys though, so I'm wondering if that kind of sways our opinion, right? Because we both love animation, where animation may be taboo for some people. You know what I'm saying?
I
Like,
know exactly what you're saying, and I think that to me is probably one of those sad slash sore spots is that people aren't going to give the anime a chance because it's animated. But to those people, I say, you've watched all this Disney animation.
mm,
People don't not go see Pixar films or they do not go see, the Disney stuff. And if people gave this anime a chance, the original Cowboy Bebop, I think they would love it. But yeah. So hey, Cowboy Bebop, kudos. I'm glad you liked it. I'm glad, hey, stick by your guns and don't check it out. But you had an interesting after even just
yeah,
seeing it, you had an interesting casting change who you were
yeah.
thinking for Spike. Let's see that.
For Spike, yes. So what I noticed in the first four episodes, he's kind of tall, lanky. He does carry a gun, but it seems like I don't think I've seen him use the gun once. Actually, I did. He shot a virus file, but he's never
Yep,
shot it at a person.
add a person,
Ha-
right?
Yeah. So he's kind of like a martial artist fighter. So what's the lead actor's name in the live action? It's Jonathan Chow.
Yep,
I would actually recast it as this guy here, Andrew Koji.
yep,
Have you seen Warriors or Snake Eyes?
yes, I have. I've seen Warrior. Yep.
He definitely knows how to fight.
Hmm.
He's definitely tall and lanky. I think it would have been better if they casted him as the main Spike, right? Like I photoshopped this, but look at that. How
Yo,
could you?
that's perfect.
Yeah, it looks just like Spike, doesn't it?
It really does. That's super cool, man.
The Jonathan kind of looks a little bit too small and wide, stocky
And ripped.
for
Yeah,
the
he's
yeah.
very ripped. Where Spike kind of just looks like, yeah. Let's throw that other picture back up here. Like, yeah, look at him. He's just like a lanky regular dude, right? But yeah,
Yeah,
hey, yo, dude, I love this. That
it's
kudos, man. Props. That's pretty cool. So do you think you're gonna watch a little bit more of the Cowboy Bebop this weekend, or is it on your schedule, or what's on tap for you this weekend?
I'm going to watch a lot more of the Cowboy Bebop anime. And if I
Nice.
finish, I'm not gonna turn down the live action one. I am
Okay,
going to
good.
watch it. I just don't want the animation to be spoiled from the live
Right, that's a
action
good
one,
point. Yeah, yeah,
right? Like
yeah.
I don't want any
See the original source material first.